Hey, and good evening. Yeah, it's me, Chico, Model Cars Collection, and my military toys. And it's Tuesday after Thanksgiving, so I hope everybody got plenty of turkey. And before we go on any further, I want to say to all my fellow Marines out there, Semper Fi, to all those who wear the uniform, no matter what branch of service you're in. We thank you all for the service that you give us. It's a great country, and we just have to learn to get along, and it'll be a much better place. So with that being said, I got a few things I'm going to show tonight. I did get a chance to read some comments. I never asked about this before, but please send me some comments. Tell me if I'm good or bad. You hate me, you don't hate me. I'm responding to one, I can't think of the person's name right now, who said they would like to see more of the cars, the hoods, doors, and I said I would do that, and I'm not going to make a long speech about this. So, but I've been promising to get to my Vietnam display. I finally got the last piece, so that'll be coming up. I'm going to finish up the military room, do it all, and get done. And here in the car room, we got a long ways to go. I love collecting, as you can see behind me. If this is the first time anybody's going to get a chance to see it, please look at my car collection video. I'm in front of the camera tonight. The last time I did it, I was behind the camera so I could show you the cars. So I got a new car. Got my gas monkey cap on. So we're going to get ready to gas this up. And I want to talk about a new car I got. I'm going to show you guys. This is the box it came in. And notice up here it says Dark Knight. And it says Dark Knight the Batmobile. But that's not what came in this. No. I decided after looking at some James Bond movies and the fact that Sean Connery is gone, I don't know why I never thought about getting the DB5 before. I have this James Bond car, the Aston Martin, and this one is from this movie with Halle Berry. And actually, it's three cars, and we're going to do all three cars. So I have the Jaguar that was in the movie, and I think those who saw the movie know. And this is the car that Halle Berry drove in the movie. So this is all about James Bond. I'm going to do a couple of cars tonight that have more than one theme, or more than one car, more or less. I got Fast and Furious all over, as I showed you before, and we're going to line those up and go through. So what did I get? Well, here it is. I got the James Bond Aston Martin DB5. And I'm sure as you're looking at this, the way I looked at it when it came in the box, that this was pretty cool. Now, you can see here with the roof that they have the cutout for the injector seat. And that's fine. When I ordered this off of eBay, there are three cars. Auto Art, this one from Hot Wheels, just Hot Wheels, and then Elite, and you all know the difference. So as I looked at all the pictures and checked everything out, this one, when I ordered it, because it was $135 and I thought I had the right car. So what it doesn't have, or what I'm leading up to, is we have the doors that open, and show you that left-hand drive in there, the wood steering wheel. But if you look at the trunk and the hood, it doesn't open. I was a little upset about that. And there is a small defect in this mirror right here. There's a dimple right in the center. And if this was a $135 car, I could have lived with the dimple, but after further looking at at the eBay. It wound up that Auto World has one. Motor, trunk opens, and the doors and the roof is open for the injector seat. So most likely I'm going to order that one. I'll either make this a gift to one of my kids, or possibly maybe even just put it on eBay and try and sell it for less than what I paid for it, and get someone else that may like to have this. The car looks great. It's just I'm a little disappointed in it, but I'm not knocking it, believe me. It's just I thought I was getting one thing, and everybody understands. You think you get one thing, you get another. So here we go. Now, on the other hand, I've had this car just about as soon as the movie came out. Whenever this got released, I bought these James Bond cars. Now, these do have some gadgets on them. I don't know if you can notice. I've got some tools here today. We're going to open up the hood, and I'm going to show you. Now, the engine is detailed pretty decent. It is not a bad detail on the engine. And right here is the automatic shotguns that pop up through the roof. There they are there. So the shotguns are there. And what you can do is you can push those down, and under the hood you just push the vent covers back in place. I dropped something, 1 second. You put the vent covers back in place, close the hood, no shotguns. Now, also in the movie, the car had missiles. And trying to get this so you can see it opens up, and you've got the missiles. I think you can see the missiles in there, but there's missiles right in the front of this. And there's the button for it right there. You pull that back, and you'll notice now that I got the top off for the ejector seat, which is right here. And you can move that out of the way. And believe it or not, you can make the injector seat pop up. There's a little button here. I don't know if you're going to hear it. It's a little awkward, but I'm going to push it. And the seat has ejected up. It's right here. A little bit higher there, so you can see it's ejected up. And then I don't eject it much. It's plastic. And I don't want to wear it out there. It's back in place. And you can put the cover back up. Everything fits real tight. You wouldn't even notice it. The calipers are say Aston Martin on it. It has drilled out rotors. The detail on the car, believe it or not, it's decent. And I got this so long ago, I'm not even going to mention the price because it's probably different today. It has a heated rear window. You see your speakers back there. There's no back seat. There's a fire extinguisher. Which way is the fire extinguisher? There it is there. Let's see if I can. With a tablet it's really hard. But anyway, I'm trying to show. There's a fire extinguisher back there. But that's all. That's all with this. The car really looks good. Very nice looking automobile. What the price is of this today, I don't know. What I paid for it almost 20 years ago, it's I'm sure it's different than today. But this car here has a lot of fun. Now, this car here and this one, of course, we're driving on the ice now. The first thing I want you to notice is in the movie that it had these special steel belts, spikes, cleats, or whatever you want to call them, that went on the tires. So that's what they are. You can notice the exhaust system. This is done up real nice too. I'm hoping that I'm giving you guys a quality video. Let me see which way the hood opens. So the hood opens, and you have a decent looking engine in there. Now with the trunk open, and do I have my, I should have bought a flashlight here. I'm going to do this for you guys real quick. So in the trunk, it has all the mortars. You see, you got the mortars that fired out there. And also, the Jaguar has the Gatling gun comes up. Not only does it have that, but if you open up the doors, it's got missiles in the doors. Super cool. Yeah, they've really got a lot of stuff on it. And you can close that up, and there's a body line right here, a molding. It disappears. You can't even see it. And the back, when you put this back on here like that, and other than for the tires, this is really cool. So I like this. This is pretty decent. Now, this was the other car in that James Bond movie. Now the T-Bird had just came out. This was everybody was ooh and ah, as you know. It was hot for a minute, but it didn't last too long. But this was the car. The only thing, Halle Berry drove it up, got out of the car, and that was the big scene in the movie. Yes, the doors open. I keep this on the shelf over this way, but the hood comes off, and then it has the convertible cover back there. Let me open up the hood for you. So you do have an engine in there, decent. The interior is decent. The car looks great. I guess I would love it maybe if it had fabric seat belts and maybe some carpet, but if you get a chance, and you know, if these are still around, I don't even know if these are still around. I've had this, like I didn't realize the movie came out. Here it says 2002. I didn't research that, but it says 2002. So time really flies when you're having fun. Oh, let me take the top off for you. So it has the little T-Bird emblem is in the glass in the little opera window, and I can pull that off. And there she is. She's a convertible now. And then I've got the cover for the boot, which is up there. And I can pop this back on really quick. It's not a big deal. It goes faster any other time. There we go. So it's back on. It has a nice roof line on it. Really cool. So what I'm going to do with the magic of pause is I've got a couple other cars. I promised we would do the cars in the man cave, the car cave, and that's what I'm going to do. A little at a time. I'm not going to make long videos. I'm sure everybody has something to do. You just like to watch for a little bit. So I'm going to hit pause. I'm going to come right back, and hopefully I'll surprise you. So with the magic of pause, okay, we're back. And the last time I did the car room, I looked at the video, so I kind of really didn't talk about that. Does this give you a clue as to what I'm going to show you? Okay, so that's Slimer number 1. This is Slimer number 2, and the arms and hands move on this one, and I'll show you why. This is the first Ghostbusters that came out, and I was in love with this. I know you're not going to be able to see much on the inside, but it's got some cool stuff on the inside. I've got my little car tools here this time. So they're supposed to work when I do this. So the doors are open. It's got cool stuff, but the windows are tinted, and you can't see the engine is pretty plain, nothing fancy. Everything to look at is right up here, right on the top. Everything is glued on for you on this one. There's no, you don't have to do anything. Just display it. And trying to keep it clean. It's a little tricky with dust in it. But I fell in love with this. And then what did they do? That's why you have two Slimers. So the first Slimer came with this Cadillac Ghostbusters I showed you, Ecto-1. Let me show you the tag in the back. Is there a tag on the back? Tag in the front. And you can see it says Ecto-1. This is a true 118. This is Ecto-1A. I got to be very careful because there's some very fragile stuff on this. I'm going to tilt the camera down a little bit. So I'm going to open up the hood for you. And the engine is really detailed, really nice. A lot of wires and things, gadgets and gadgets you might say it goes to, but they put the time in on the engine on this. All four doors open on this. As well as the back. So the back opens, all four doors are open. Also in the back of it are the proton packs that come with it. Now, when I told you you didn't have to put anything together on that one, show you what's up with this one. So here's a piece that says it says we're back. That's the neon sign on that side. Ghostbusters, the I guess neon sign on that side. This whole piece comes off. You have a very clear acrylic here, and a mirror base, which gives it a look. When the light hits it just right, it almost looks like it's flashing. And I believe that's all. And then also the two whatever these pipes do here. Now, where I keep these displayed at, I've got Bill Murray and gee, I can't think of everybody's name right now, but I've got all four Ghostbusters up there. I got them, the first four, they're about 10-inch figures or so. I'm going to show them to you after I get them back. It's a lot to carry back and forth. But like the James Bond 2 or 3 cars, so this is Ghostbusters. Now all I got to do to make it look cool again is just simply set. Now, you could have glued these in and made them permanent, but if you're like me, you got the box somewhere, and if you ever have to put it in the box, that's the only reason why I haven't actually glued all those things in. And we have this little piece here that's going to go back on. 1 second. And I've got this piece to go back on. 1 second. You know, things want to fall off when you're rushing to do stuff. And I'm not rushing because I want to show it to you again with everything on it. This is one little, there we go. So we've got everything back on it, and I'm going to close all the doors. There's all kinds of stuff on the inside. You're never going to see it. This is Hot Wheels Elite. You're going to pay a really fair price for this. Is a decent car, so what you have to pay for it is really nice. It's really long. I have no idea, but it's probably more than 12 inches. But it's probably like maybe 13, 14 inches long at least. It's very heavy, and so that's about it for this evening. I can put all this back together. I appreciate you guys. I'm going to do Fast and Furious. I've got 4 Back to the Future and 124, and I've got a 118 coming. I'm going to show you that. I have a lot of cars that you guys asked me to open up and do, so I'm going to do that. I hope you enjoyed this short bit of time with me, enjoying some of the cars that I have. Good or bad, I love them all, whether they have all the gadgets and gadgets or not. That's the point of collecting. So with that, let's say happy holidays if I don't get back on before Christmas. And everybody be safe out there. Thank you. Chico.